for our second Up on Mic interview tonight. We're happy to have our friend Morya, aka Philly Fingers, in the studio. How are you?
What's going on, fam? What's going on?
Good, man. Glad to have you here.
Appreciate you. Glad to be here.
Yes, indeed. You've been pretty busy lately.
Yeah, just been working. If not, I'm working. Basically, like 9 to 5 and music working. You know how that go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give us a little bit of background, man. How did you get started in all this?
Basically, I started like put it like this. I started writing in '95. Just messing around. Then back in 2006, started getting in the studio a little bit. Then back in 2000, then like a few years later, started doing my own stuff in the studio and stuff like that. Learn how to like record myself and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
As well as that, making beats. Well, I've been knowing how to make beats since like '02. So that's when I started like putting everything together. Like 10 years later, then I ended up coming up with Black Dynamite mixtape, my first mixtape. So that was back in 2013. So now here I am, just progressing and working on getting better each time I work on put out a new project.
Yeah. So you've been learning how to make beats since '02. You just picked it up on your own, or you kind of understudied for somebody in particular?
Well, my partner Lil Third, my boy Keytrick, he basically had a beat maker, and I started learning how to do it off that. Then, like as years progressed, I started learning how to make beats one by one. Then learn how to use it on a computer and transforming that, Fruity Loops and stuff like that. So that just became a learning process after a while. It wasn't overnight. I could say. It took years for me to learn a lot of things I learn now. So
yeah,
that's how I feel.
Man, and I'm pretty sure you see the progression from your first.
Yeah, major progression. It takes time. I can't say it's an overnight thing. So I'm just glad that I'm able to get where I'm at right now. Basically, I still got a way to go, but other than that, I'm just happy to be where I'm at. Just putting real music out. I'm putting real hip hop out.
Yeah.
You dig?
Who were some of your earliest influences in hip hop? Not just any artists that you know from radio and TV, but even right here in the tone.
Like I looked up to Matt One. And I work with him now to this day. The Third Dimension.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Uncle Mystic. My boy Low. They all I when I first moved back to San Antonio in '95. They I started learning how to freestyle from them a little bit, and that I'm still my ifs and offs with, but I'm still me.
And Wiggs, the freestyle king, man.
Yeah, awesome. Incredible bro. Shout out to my brother Matt One Wig. Other than that, I have other lookups too. DMK, Clicked Up, my boy J Rock. I came in with him, so we just, And nowadays, I'm working with my boy Royal King Minus, working with B Hop.
Yes.
Yeah, B Hop, my bro. Shout out B Hop, shout out Royal King Minus. He wanted to come with me, but some came up. He on his way back. So other than that, just basically, I look as like an influence, everybody as an influence, basically.
Yeah.
From who I'm around or who I'm working with at the time, Shout out Miss Kiki as well. That's my sis. Me and her be working on some stuff nowadays. Rest in peace, my boy Kid Mac. He passed early this year. And I was just working on some music with him, and he had an unfortunate passing. Who else? My boy Sincere the Dreamer. Shout out to him. So now, just moving on up. Shout out my boy Derang.
Yes, Derange.
Not no more. We like one of my last music videos, and we did the Level Up with Mad One and him. So basically, I just been doing a lot of recording, a lot of mixing downs too as well. So just here and there.
Yeah.
Working on projects here and there. Just released a Yellow Tape with me, B Hop, and Royal King Minus. Produced by me. The EP is out on Bandcamp.
Nice.
Yeah.
I will definitely go check that.
Yeah. Fire. Absolutely
I have
fire.
no doubt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like,
You said when you came back in '95, where'd you go? Where were you
Well,
before?
like I was in I was in San Francisco for a little bit.
Word.
Yeah, for a few years. Then, like before, that was a military brat. I was in
Okay.
Germany. Then I moved to San Francisco when I was '80s baby.
Mhm.
So, I moved out with my dad and stuff like that. He got stationed here and there. So, in '95, we came back down here, and I've been here ever since.
Okay. I know that's an experience trying to bounce from base to base, post to post.
Yeah, you got to meet everybody here and there, get used to people here and there. I mean, that was the easy part, but sometimes moving away can be the hard thing as well. So
Yeah.
you get close to certain people. So
Yeah, yeah. Not everyone knows how military life can be.
Yeah,
bouncing around.
yeah, I mean everybody think it's easy. Sometimes people have their moments too. So that's how I see it.
Man,
You know,
I'm glad you're here in the town.
yeah.
Appreciate y'all. I'm glad I'm here too. I'm from here. I was born here. Forced at Houston Hospital. So.
Hey.
So I was glad to be, move back down here, graduate school down here and everything. So, just make it out the bubble. That's all.
Man,
I love it. You've given the city a lot of good music over the years.
I appreciate that. I continue to do more. That's what I'm striving for.
man, I'm looking forward to a whole lot more. So, your friend Kid Mac, who had passed, how did you two actually make a connection before his untimely passing?
Well, me and him had I met him through one of my other close friends, Kelly B. He because I was I was living in apartments off Randolph, and we ended up meeting over there. Him and another cat. We just ended up clicking, doing music together and everything. So every time we be around each other, we'll start working on music or just doing other things. So it's basically just and ever since that, in the new project I'm working on right now, I'm working on a tribute for him and working on my album as well with a couple of features from him as well. So trying to put everything together,
Yeah.
and get everything cleared correctly. So
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, definitely. Please keep us in the loop for that because
Yes,
we would
sir.
love to play some tracks in tribute of him for sure.
yeah, no doubt. I got y'all.
But should we get into a little music right now?
Go ahead.
All
Do
right.
that.
All right. Hey, y'all, stay tuned. We've got more with Morya, so do not go anywhere. Up in this block of music, we have the latest from Oak Capone and the latest from Casablanca the God as well, featuring Chez Moi. But let's go ahead and get into a track from my friend Philly Fingers, How Many Times. Do not go anywhere, y'all. More coming up. This is the Urban Suite, KSYM, San Antonio College Radio.